What is up, fellow Yu-Gi-Oh fans? I am the one and only Glenguin, and I'm coming at you today with a March 2019 Prank Kids deck profile. Boys and girls, when I say my Prank Kids deck profile, this is on my channel, but however, I have to credit every single other Yu-Gi-Oh player that has been on YouTube or YuGiTuber that has actually made this deck profile. This is no way, in fact, my deck profile. I credit guys like Team Samurai, I credit Simo, and all I've done is just put the deck together and added a couple of extra cards just to play about with the consistency and try and make it my own at the same time. So there is the credit. So if anyone actually has a go at me or shouts at me in the comment section, you know now that I have credited the main guys that actually have brought to you this deck profile, and anyone who's actually won a regional, I also shout those guys out because I have seen several deck profiles on YouTube with this kind of deck, and everyone, you know, is just mixing the cards about depending on what decks they are actually playing at those regionals. But here's my deck profile. This is my Prank Kids deck profile. Obviously, this deck is always to do with link and fusion summoning, so we always start. I'll just go down like that. Triple Dropsies, which is my absolute favourite card. So triple Dropsies. So every card always goes off if this card is sent to the graveyard for a fusion summon or a link summon, basically, of a Prank Kids monster. So depending on that, you will actually gain 1,000 life points off of Dropsies, which actually leads me into triple Fansies. And the reason we play 3 of each is because we need to get into these cards as quick as possible and see them in our opening hands. We have triple Fansies, and that actually allows you to send a Prank Kids card from your deck to the graveyard, and then you get to actually special summon Prank Kids monsters from your hand or deck. And then you've got triple Lampsies, which allows you to inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Really good when you're almost decking, like if you're in late game, or if you're in like the last couple of turns of your game and you've hit time on the round, Lampsies is a really good choice to have out. And then last but not least, I play Prank Kids Roxies, which allows you to banish 1 card from your hand, and if you do, you get to draw 1 card. Then you can special summon 1 Prank Kids monster from your hand or deck. The reason we use Roxies with its effect is actually banishing cards like Thunder Dragon Dark and Thunder Dragon Hawk. Obviously, I play 1 of each, and they're the only 2 cards for the Thunder Dragon lineup that I play, because obviously if you're banishing one of these, you actually get to bring out one of these, and vice versa. And the good thing about these cards is you go into a first turn Thunder Dragon Colossus. So that's that. And then obviously I only run, for the rest of the monster lineup, triple Effect Veiler lately. I have seen a lot of Crusadia Guard Dragons in action. I've seen a lot of Altergeist players in action. Obviously you want to stop them as quick as possible. You want to throw down Effect Veiler. You want to stop cards like Skull Dread going off. You want to stop other cards, especially main monster cards that are adding from deck to hand. Obviously you can side this out with Ash Blossom. I don't even play Ash Blossom in this deck, but I'll show you my side deck at the very end. But at the moment I'm running triple Effect Veiler just for the current matchups that I am facing. Next cards, probably one of the best cards in the deck, is Prank Kids Place. It works like a Trickstar Light Stage. It allows you to add a Prank Kids monster from your deck to your hand, and obviously they gain effects depending on if you're using fusion or link summons for your monsters. On top of that, I'm only running 2 Terraforming. Obviously it is semi-limited, so you can only run 2 Terraforming in this deck to actually search out your Prank Kids Place. Then the next best card in the deck, in fact, you know what? Scratch that. This is the best card in the deck, because it's this card, Prank Kids Pandemonium. If you set this on your first turn and then flip it on your opponent's turn, so during the main phase, it doesn't matter what main phase it is, during the main phase can be your opponent's turn because it's a quick play spell. Fusion summon 1 Prank Kids fusion monster. It's a really good floodgate and really good interaction against your opponent. And obviously if you're going into cards like Battle Butler, if you've got 3 Prank Kids monsters on the field, it completely wipes out their board. Also it stops it stops most decks, especially in the whole current meta that we're in. It stops Sky Strikers, it stops Altergeist, especially Altergeist, because if they set cards and then you activate this card, you are popping their entire back row. It's the same with Sky Striker, same with Thunder Dragons for that matter. Then I'm playing 3 Prank Kids Place. You get to discard a Prank Kids card to special summon 1 Prank Kids token, and obviously this token that can actually be used as a fusion summon requirement and material. Prank Kids Plan, obviously really good trap card. During the main phase again, you can activate this on, and any main phase at all, you can activate this card immediately after. This works as a link summon card, so you can actually link summon instead of fusion summoning, which is really good on your opponent's turn. Really good interruption. I play the 1 Invocation. Again, it's just an extra fusion material. 2 Polymerizations, and then I want to see this in my first hand all the time. Triple Instant Fusion. Obviously all these cards will go into your level 5s. It will go into your, I believe you can go into your rocket ride with this card because that's the level 5 monster for your fusions. I play one reasoning because I always want to I want to see that special summon. Your opponent, because we play different levels in this deck, you want your opponent to call any, it doesn't matter what your opponent calls on a level, because whatever you get rid of, you're also going to be special summoning. I've had an Altergeist matchup before where I've actually special summoned Effect Veiler off of reasoning, and then obviously I could actually use my spell cards in the door, and my opponent was just like, didn't know what to do, so that was quite good. I only play the one Pot of Desires purely because you want to see as many cards as you want. You need as many cards as you can possibly use. If you burn through 10 cards, or if you're burning through 20 cards for that matter, especially if off of 2 Desires, you're really running low on materials in the deck. Obviously, your Prank Kids plan actually allows you to shuffle all your spells and traps and Prank Kids cards back into the deck to reset the game, and it also targets all your opponent's monsters and reduces their attack by 100, I believe. So I'm trying to remember this off by heart, and it reduces their attack by 100 for every card that you've put back into your deck. So obviously you really only want to play one Pot of Desires. 2 Twin Twisters, only because Sky Strikers still exist, and obviously you want to stop back row. And the only card that I've not seen people play at the moment, double Ancient Leaf. Quite an old card, but if you have 9,000 or more life points, you can pay 2,000 life points to draw 2 cards. So this is my draw power for the deck. The reason why I play Ancient Leaf is because Dropsies. So when you do gain 1,000 life points and you use Dropsies, basically you can gain 1,000 life points for every single time that you fusion summon or link summon with it. So that's why I can actually activate Ancient Leaf at the same time. It's quite, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever take this card out. Maybe I'll side it at some points because sometimes I never see the card, or I'll banish it off of Pot of Desires. But that is my ratio of the deck. Obviously it's pretty much the same as every other YouTuber that you watch, so obviously I have given full credit to every single YouTuber that's out there. Even if I've missed out a few names, I've just given the big names their shout out. So for extra deck, I play the one Thunder Dragon Colossus. Obviously your first turn, most of the time when I finish the first turn, I always finish with a Thunder Dragon Colossus, and then that's linked to like a Prank Kids Dodo Doodle Doo or a Prank Kids Bow Wow Bark by the side of it. So there's always like some really good plays that you can make with this deck. It's a very fun deck. I personally wouldn't play it at a regional, obviously, because you know guys, I am a Monarch player. I love Monarchs more than anything. There's more deck profiles on my channel for Monarchs than anything, but it is a very fun deck and I'm really glad that I picked it up. Then I played 2 Prank Kids Rocket Ride. Obviously my ratio is different to everyone else's, but this is just how I want to play it, because like these are all recyclable from grave anyway off of Prank Kids plan, so you can actually just bring these back into your extra deck if you really need to use them again. 1 Prank Kids Weather Washer. I never see myself playing more than 1. 1 Battle Butler. I just love the artwork on some of these cards. The artwork looks absolutely incredible. Sorry about the glare. I just love the artwork so much. That is the fusions. Obviously 2 Prank Kids Doodle Doodle Doo. 2 Bow Wow Bark, and then the 1 Rip Roaring Roaster. Try saying that when you've had a few to drink. That is my link cards, and then obviously 1 Summon Sorceress. Nothing really changes on the lineup. 1 Borreload Dragon, 1 Boral Dragon. I'm so glad I got this card back. 1 Nightmare Griffin, and last but not least 1 Totally Awesome, because obviously if you're using 2 Dropsies, they're your Aqua type monsters, you detach them, and then Totally Awesome has a great effect where you can actually detach from spell trap or monster effect that activates, and then obviously you negate the activation and destroy the card, and then you can set that card to your side of the field. It's absolutely broken, boys and girls. Anyway, for the side deck, it can be whatever you're playing, or depending on the matchup that you're playing. Obviously, I do recommend running Double Ash Blossom or something. For some reason, I'm not running Double Ash because of the certain matchups that I've been in lately. Double Pankratops. Obviously, this is the safest kind of bet in the world, because if you're going second, obviously you can just lay down Pankratops and you can just play through your opponent. Pankratops is absolutely incredible in this format. Triple Droll and Lockbird. I don't really see myself playing Triple Droll. Maybe double I might reduce it down to, because I really want to run 3 evenly matched, but I'll show you that in just a moment. Double Book of Moon. I only play Double Book of Moon because of Thunder Dragon matchups. You flip their Colossus or their Titan, there is nothing your opponent can do about it. I run a 3rd Twin Twisters. Double Red Reboot for Altergeist matchups and Sky Striker matchups. And then going second also triple Heavy Storm Duster, Great cards, especially through your opponent's turn. And then obviously this is just a proxy on the side there because I do not own more than one evenly matched. So double evenly matched you'll really want to play, unless you take one droll out and you put a third evenly matched in. I highly recommend that you play 3 evenly matched, but at the moment, as I only own one, like I said, that is my side deck. And boys and girls, if you have enjoyed this deck profile, then please smash the like button and enjoy my content. More and more lately that I've been doing live streaming, so if anyone would actually like to tune into my live streams, please click your notifications. And if you like Pokemon and other stuff on the channel, we play a few different games here and there. I play a lot of Let's Go Pikachu, a lot of shiny hunting, but we'll be doing a few more Yu-Gi-Oh deck profiles, and the next deck profile that we'll be doing will be Crusadia Guard Dragon. So if you would like to check that out, please subscribe to the channel and keep an eye out on this channel. Thank you very much, boys and girls, for watching, and again, mega shout outs to everyone who has actually been on YouTube before me, who have actually put this deck together. Okay, boys and girls, thank you very much, and Glenguin is signing out.